Hey everyone, welcome back. Chef Plays Games. We have 1 year to see if we can figure out what a seal is. So let's go do it, shall we? We've got a Coral Forest game, because I think this is, well, we could probably go there as well, but like it's also Coral Forest. So no matter what, we're playing Coral Forest. And we're gonna see if we can't touch a seal before the Blightstorm resets everything. We did unlock a bunch of stuff last time. We got like 3-4 levels, something like that, because we finished a bunch of achievements. We've got a bunch of extra choices here. In general, though, I just like extra people. It's really easy to manage your hostility early on. I just want the extra dudes. So get some of that in there. Maybe like a little bit of extra food, and then give me a little bit extra wood to build faster, because wood is hard to come by in Coral Forest, I think I remember. And then we send it. We see how that goes. I still have not been reading anything. I have not spoiled myself. I saw there's an expansion coming out. I don't know. I'm not touching it yet. I wanna get my head around the new mechanics first, and then we'll deal with some of that extra stuff. So we got +3 to drizzle water production in the spring, or in drizzle, I suppose. Don't discover glades during the storm. That's bad. Blightrot cysts. I don't think we can even like harvest that much water yet, so I'm not super concerned about that. Resolve drops faster, so it's hard to juggle. And if we don't have double services, villagers die at hostility 7. So we should probably not stick around here too long. We do have fertile soil in our starting patch, which is very nice. We'll get our initial road layout down, and then we'll see what else we got going on. We also have beavers as our third race, so we're not going to have lizards to work this meat. That's fine. We also have stone, and then we have a little patch of fertile soil. We can work with this. So, give me a small trapper's camp. Give me a stonecutter's camp. And we don't yet have a blueprint for fertile soil, but we'll see if we can't track one down. Aside from that, let's get a couple woodcutters camps up. Maybe give me one like over here, and then give me one like over here. That should be fairly close to trees. We could crack a small glade if we wanted, but really I'm looking at like, this looks very easy to get to, this looks easy to get to, and this looks easy to get to. So those are probably our 3 glades that we're going to pop first. And then give me priorities on these. Give me a 2 on the woodcutters camps. Then give me like a 1 here. And give me a 1 here. Then send it. I would be willing to look at like my first blueprint choice, because I was gonna say if we see a building that uses fertile soil, we'd probably take it. And plantation is not my favorite fertile soil building, but plant fiber is kind of hard to come by out here, so I think I would happily take that. And then we'll wait. We'll see what kind of orders we get for the rest of this. But at least to start, I couldn't be more pleased with the selections that we have so far. Should get full plantation coverage in this spot right about here. We don't have boards yet, but we can at least get that started. Give me a pair of humans here. Give me a pair of beavers here. Give me another beaver here. Give me a pair of harpies here. And then we'll fill out the rest of these spots with whatever humans we have later. And then we've got 1 spare harpy builder. I like this to start. So I want to see initial orders. I want to see initial corners. No, initial cornerstone choices until year 2. I want to see initial orders, and then I'll figure out what blueprint I want to take. As we start to figure out what direction our economy should go. We are relatively light on starting. No, we do get a cornerstone. I'm sorry, it's been a little while since I have played. Let's do the reed production. I don't think we have a clay pit unlocked yet, so I don't think we can really produce reeds very well. I do really like oil for flour, but we didn't take a fertile soil building that generates flour. So I think we're just going to take reinforced axes as a fine default pick to let people get through a little bit faster. And I guess the other thing we could do here is just prepare to break into that glade. Now, what do the trees give me here? Is this one where the trees have like different biomes? That one's just normal. It is. These give meat and metal. These give stone and incense. And I think those are the only 3 tree types. It's all coming back to me, though. +1 stone, +1 clay. For discovering 2 glades and rebuilding a building. And we get tools. That seems very easy, and I like both of those outcomes. Versus complete any 2, make 3 building materials, get extra people. Hey, we started with people. I don't think that's super necessary. So give me Lost in the Woods. I would pretty happily discover 4 glades, I would say. And Scout's Pack is pretty nice, and it's just nice initial building materials. And then keep human resolve above 25. Probably not quite yet. Or deliver 5 tools. Well, these 2, I mean, like, we get net +1 tool and a rep. So I kind of love the way that works out. We finish one of them and then we get the other. And none of those orders really pull us in a direction here. So we can kind of just pick whatever works out best for us. And I think what works out best for us here... Is it crazy to think that I might want to take a small farm and just take 2 farming buildings? Because, like, the cooperage is nice. We could produce... Well, actually, no, maybe we should do cooperage. Because we have semi-renewable metal on map. We can use crystallized dew to make barrels. Easy. We're going to have quite a bit of fabric because we can grow plant fibers. So we can make coats really easily. And then tea... I don't know. Tea might matter. I don't think we have that much metal, really, to go around. But I kind of like what a cooperage is doing for us. And then we could take a kiln for more efficient fuel. That's always nice. Could take a smelter because it seems like it's really hard to find copper bar producing buildings all the time. Or we know we have meat, so we could just take a smokehouse to get jerky. And then harpies would be happy. But that's like all it does. All you do is jerky. Your pottery is bad, and we already have barrels, and we harvest incense from trees. But we don't have anything to make flour out of. Hey, we could take... Kiln has like minor upside over smokehouse, I think. We do 1-star jerky instead of 3-star jerky, but having coal is really nice, and then we also get random breaks out of it. Or I guess we could say... What if you took a smelter and then you could make 2-star training gears out of the metal you're going to find in trees? No one actually cares about training weapons, though. None of you have brawl. Okay, we're taking a kiln. A kiln just seems like the best choice there. We get most of what we wanted to get out of the smokehouse in the first place, with the upside of being able to produce coal really efficiently. So give me a crude workstation. Give me a makeshift post. Let's start getting the... Do you want to do that? Can you fit a plantation here and still hit everything? You can. Alright, then we'll do that. You can come over here. And then this will just be decoration to fill in that random spot. Then, for like actual production buildings, having a kiln set up here right in front of the storehouse seems nice. And then maybe just having a cooperage off to the side also seems pretty nice. So we'll let you guys sit there, and as building materials come in, you can get put together. As for, I know we have a lot of construction orders out right now. We got a lot of farm plots out right now. I think during Storm, we'll probably just take people off of the woodcutters posts, and they will finish building things at that time. So this road's going to come up here, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have another road that's like here. And then that will be the other 4x4 grid. And this isn't a horrible walk to the warehouse, although it's not great. I think they should still be able to harvest everything in one season. In your own time, friend. There you go. Alright. So that's our initial road layout. And then eventually we'll get these Leech Broodmother sites cleaned up. And we'll be able to shift some things around. We should also probably get to work on houses, which we can stuff back here. And then we'll just run a little road out like that. Also, why don't you prio these? Don't make anything in there for now, but for here, give me planks out to 6, give me fabric out to 6, give me bricks out to 6. And do not make fires. Into clearance. And we're chilling. I'm fine just collecting resources here for a bit. I am going to borrow you, because I would like you to come and work in this crude workstation as soon as it's done to get our building materials on the bill. Hop in here for me if you don't mind. And work on planks first if you could. Because that's going to get up the plantation, and it's also going to get up a significant portion of the coolidge. You should pretty much only use those when you can find them. You only really need to go to like 30 barrels. But coats you can go to like 50. We're going to need a bunch. And if we could find a production building later on that makes more efficient fabric, I think we'd be very excited about that. So we'll see if we can't track something like that down. Leech Broodmother's almost gone already. Stone deposit's halfway gone. Do you have a second stone back? No, it's just one stone. It's just a single solitary stone that you got. We might actually crack this small blade just to find a couple more nodes of anything to harvest. This starting patch is not going to last us as long as I thought it would. Also, considering how many people we took at the start, it still feels like we don't have a ton of people. But I think that's just a me problem. I think I just take too many people at all times, instead of managing my workers a little more smartly. More intelligently, more, you know. Run this way. Let's get ready to open this one. And then maybe just cut a little extra space around that farm. Just do not do this in Storm. Global resolve of -10 for 3 minutes would be catastrophic to you right now. How are you doing in here? You're doing good. 2 boards already. So we could get a plantation made if you were to deliver as soon as you finish that. And I kind of want to do that so that you can prep it in Storm. And then we can start growing next drizzle. We'll have a renewable source of food that should last us for quite some time. Berries, totally fine. And then we could also have, as soon as you get caught up on boards and as soon as you get caught up on bricks, a relatively renewable source of fabric to start making initial coats in the coverage. It's not going to be great, and we definitely want more efficient recipes for that, but it'll do for now. Get our initial houses up. Next season, I'm probably going to drag this woodcutter's camp up. I'll do it now. Drag this woodcutter's camp up here. Start clearing space for this housing block. And you're done. Beautiful. Move you over here. We don't need you right now. And then cut all your lumberjacks. Get down to 0 resolve. Or 0 hostility. You know what I mean. Then, with our spare workforce, we can get a second human in here. And as soon as those should not be humans. You should be a harpy. Because we want humans to come and work in this plantation, and we want them to get these crops set up before next season. They can get valuable work done during storm for us. Beautiful. One human, and give me a second human. And then you can just be another bee. You get to work in here. We definitely want to grow both breeds for now. We might change it up later, but for now, I'm fine getting both products out of that particular arrangement. And then planks can now go to 0. Because as soon as you finish that crafting, you're going to be good. And then we want to move bricks up to 1. So that we can finish our kiln and we can finish our courage. We'll also prep the road layout over here. I actually want to leave one extra space so that I can put dig. Because we do need to start thinking about upgrading the ancient hearth as well. What do hermes do when you're in the ancient hearth? Global carrying capacity? I like that. That's good. I'm fine with that. We might want to think about switching it to a human eventually if our impatience starts getting bad, but for now, I think we're perfectly fine to just roll as is. And then you guys should be done very shortly. So we're going to lose meat as a food source, but we're going to gain berries. Because we have the plantation running. Right about now. So, tasks for this season, open that first glade, check your cornerstones. Harvesting and planting are slower. I don't think I'll be doing that. I do think protected trade is very fun. I do really like protected trade. It's just a good time. And then as far as people, who do we want? I feel like I'm drawn towards... I don't really care about either of these. They're functionally the same. I'll take a beaver. Because I wouldn't mind extra wood cutting. So give me a little something like this. Put me up to hostility 2. See if I care. And then get these shelters down. And then once we have the cooperage up and we have the kiln up, I'm comfortable opening these 3 dangerous glades and working through those events. Should also build a trading post relatively soon, so that if we do have something weird happen in one of those glades, we are better equipped to take care of it. Second fertile soil, huh? Beaver and a harpy, huh? Sure, I don't really see any way this could go badly. You guys get off that. Come in here. Welcome these new people. We also have moss broccoli, so we're going to need a forager's camp for that. I don't even think we need a second plantation right now. Like, we're fine. We're okay. So that's not the greatest small glade ever. I was kind of hoping I would see like stone or something in there to keep our brick production going. But it's alright, we'll live. It's fine. You're about to be done. So you can get out, you can move over here, and then you're about to go work in this kiln. You are going to make all of these things. I want you to go to like 20 coal. Let's start working on slightly more efficient bricks. You'll go up to 10. You are no longer making bricks. Never do that again. And then jerky. It's not the best jerky recipe you've ever seen. I'll tell you that for free. But we can go to like 30. Because it's only the harpies that eat it. humans in here working it. I don't think we need the third for now, plus I want to keep the idle builder, and maybe when you guys are done with the small encampment, we can send one of you to work in here. Alright, so what is our next cunning move? I think our next cunning move is setting this forester's camp up, which actually means you should probably be a harpy instead, so that I have a free human to work in the forester's camp for the bonus. And then our next cunning move is going to be to get the cooperage going. And for that, we might want to borrow a couple of beavers out of these woodcutters' camps, because they'll get the specialization there. We can also set up our final shelter. And we can start to think about some decorations. We can take the borders. I don't really feel like I need that. And this is just tools, which is nice. Deliver wine, deliver pottery. It's hard to deliver pottery when we don't have anything that produces it. But wine, we do know that we can make barrels. And we make berries. So it's not a difficult leap to get to the point where we could produce wine. And then discover 3 dangerous glades. I mean, we 100% plan on doing that. Meanwhile, deliver 10 amber and do trading to get +1 bricks. I'd rather have the 7 tools. We already know that we want to crack those 3 dangerous glades, so that's an order that kind of incentivizes us for doing something we already wanted to do. Alright, cooperage. Yeah. Give me 1 beaver. Your biggest priority, I think, should be coats, because everybody wears coats, and it would be nice to just have a small result bonus. Give me 1 more road here to complete this corner, and then also give me decorations. Small fence here. Give them a little bit of a yard. And that is not even close to everyone housed. Holy cow, I did not realize how many people we had. Alright, start clearing again. I was gonna say, and that's everyone housed? No, not even close to everyone housed. No, you need to just hold on. You come over here. Move all the dead buildings over here where they're not in the way, and then move your woodcutters camp to a place where it can actually do work. There you go. There you go. Was that so hard? And then move this guy up over here. Maybe steal one of these beavers as well. Get 2 of them cranking in the cooperage. And then give me 1 human here. One, 2, 3, 4. Where is my 5th human? You're in the crude workstation. And you do have a spare harpy. I'm gonna let you finish those boards, and then I'm switching to that. What's your problem? Oh, you finished planting. Wow. Alright, very efficient. We might only need 1 human working there. You're very fast. And at this place, clearance in 7 seconds. Finish these trees, and then I'm going to open that dangerous glade. I think we're ready. We should have some small coal income at this point. I don't remember if you can use barrels to solve glade events, but maybe you can. Get in there. You guys are going to do your harvesting. I want to keep an eye on this to see if they actually finish that entire harvest. I think they will, but we'll see. You are progressing fine up here with additional housing space. Let's keep you going. We're doing okay on boards, but a beaver house is like it's a tall order for boards. And we cannot afford to make a human house because we don't have extra ways of generating bricks right now because we don't know anything about stone. So that's going to be one that we have to ignore. Otherwise, we might wind up in a point where we just have no stone and we have no way of making bricks, and we have to like build a trading post to get ourselves out of that situation. I don't necessarily want to get stuck in that. So we're just going to be very careful with what we spend our bricks on until we find a new source of stone and can start harvesting some more. So we don't get any out of trees, do we? No, we do. We get stone out of trees. I don't have to worry about that. We just cut the pink trees. And then we get stone. The coral forest provides. Got space for one house here. I think we're going to need to build 2 of those to get everyone housed, but that should be done before storm hits. And then this glade should also get opened before storm hits. It's going to be a little close, but it's alright. And then whatever event is in there, we can either work on it through storm if we can afford the resolve, or we can save it until next drizzle. And hopefully there's a rune in there so we can finish Lost in the Woods and we can actually start building on Reputation. Everything going very smoothly so far. I have no complaints. Have to burn another house back here now. Need you guys to get this last tree down. You're gonna make it, it's just gonna be closer than I would have liked. Also, you absolutely need help harvesting those crops. You just started that. I'm gonna replace you with a harpy. We're gonna put a second human in there. You're not even gonna get close to getting through that. So they're gonna have downtime in drizzle, but they're not going to have downtime in clearance. I'll just keep an eye on it. It's gonna be a little bit of micromanagement. And I assume it's because I have to stop to carry things away in clearance, because the building can't hold enough. We have a trapper's camp, -8 to global resolve. I don't think that we can afford to do that in Storm. Although Persuade would be nice, we get 5 new people. We have 13 minutes to finish it. Yeah, we're gonna do that after Storm ends. And then we have more moss broccoli and we have large herb nodes. I'm concerned that we didn't find stone. And we have another fertile soil patch. Holy cow. So stone is kind of an issue right now. Just clear this square of trees out if you don't mind. Stone is an issue and we need to find a little more. That'll be a problem for next season. Also no room, which kind of sucks. But at least it's an easy event and we can just wander into this dangerous glade next. Okay, Storm. I think our resolve is going to be fine. Like, what if we just tank it? Down to 6. We can finish this event this season. Get rid of all of your woodcutters. You go back up to 13 and then work this event for a -8. That's going to push you to 1 when it finishes because you're going to gain population. But you should be fine. This is going to be a massive... I feel like it's every single game that we play, but this is going to be a massive village. We're going to have so many people. Maybe we should start building plantations 2 and 3, just to keep the extra income coming in. And then if we wanted to build a hearth out here, it actually would kind of fit. It would actually fit really well. I don't know that we... Well, maybe we should. I mean, we have a way to generate coal. We have an enormous workforce, so we should be able to support the amount of lumber that it takes to manage all these people. We have 3 fertile soil patches. We'll have 0 problem feeding everyone. We might just want to build a second hearth. What if we just build an enormous settlement that has 100,000 people in it? Just fully embrace going wide. I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of really... Yeah, let's do it. Let's just build an actual city. Let's build a city in a city builder. Boom. Storm done. Take me to your beaver. Trade logs. Okay, so trade logs and protected trade, which you haven't used yet, have a nice synergy. Sure. We should probably build a trading post, huh? Maybe just like start to take advantage of some of the perks that we've got. Show me a trading post. Oh, I really want to build it so that it's centered. But I'd have to remove all of this infrastructure. Nah, you could just build it here. Oh god, it's off-centered though, I hate that. Here's fine. It's not gonna be as pretty as I want, but it's alright, it'll be functional. I would love to take an extra human for how many farms we're gonna need to run this place. Give me another beaver in here. Give me a second small forge. Oh, we don't have enough wood. We're actually using up all of our wood. Where are the rest of my beavers? Oh, they're working the expedition, of course. We'll wait for that to be done. It makes perfect sense. Okay. What you got for me, Farliff? 2 additional beavers? No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Any of these? Not really. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of that, unfortunately. But more importantly, it means we can use trade routes now. Which means we need to start working on packs of provisions, which means that we need somebody working. You will be using berries to accomplish that. I'd like you to go to 10. If it's all the same to you. We get our 5 new villagers in a minute. And then we're going to immediately go into this glade. But we need a... Oh, you're done with everything in here. Well, no, you're not done with everything. That's misleading. You can't make any more jerky, and you can't make any more stone. That said, if you're caught up, I guess you don't really need to be in there. Why don't you come chop down some extra trees so we can get ahead on our wood production. And also build the extra houses that we're going to need to house these people coming out of the camp. After that, we may start thinking about plantation 2. You don't need to be here anymore either. No, you don't need to be here. You can stay. Humans, so much more valuable. Because I would like to get Small Foragers Camp 2 out the door. You have the gears for this, right? 3? Yeah. You don't have the wood, but you have the gears. You should also not be using any of these fuels. Just rely entirely on coal. Give me extra beavers. give me extra beavers. Let's really up this wood production as fast as we can. Coats are caught up. Everyone is at +5 for coats, so that's nice. As soon as that tree goes down, everyone is going to be housed, so that'll be nice. We don't have the wood to finish it, but we will. We also need to go one deeper here. Get that in there. You come down here and open up this next glade now that we're done with the encampment. And then my extra human can come in here and work on this moss problem. And you guys are getting close to being done with that one, which is nice. You have 4 idle harpies. Okay, we need to do that, and then you can come in here. You have 3 idle harpies. I don't think I have anything for them to do. I can put a second one in here to work on the provisions, but we're going to drain our berries really quick. Swing this in here. And then after you open this glade, I think we need to start thinking about clearing this farming spot out. I'm not ready to take more orders yet. Let me worry about that in a little bit. 12 jerky for 3 amber. 13 coats for 2 amber. I think I do both of these. It's easy for us to get food. It's easy for us to get coats. I do all of these. Let's just start firing off protected trade as often as we can. We really want to start getting our hostility under control if this is how big we're going to be. It's only year 3 and we're at 3 hostility, and most of that is being driven by population. We can burn you down to get +2 to mushroom production and 30% faster crop planting. We absolutely do not need the fertile soil. And we can't fix it anyway, so we burn it down. Get rid of it. We also have enormous stone deposits down here. That's very exciting. Let's move you down here immediately, and we have more fertile soil. Truly preposterous amounts of fertile soil. But I don't have anyone to work this. Where can I get more people? I can take 1 person out of a makeshift post. That gives me 1 harpy to work in here. I can take... Oh, this isn't even done yet. There we go. Okay, that's what it is. Now I've got a beaver to work in here. I've got another beaver to work in here. Move you up here. Oh, wait, this is... Oh, this is... Hold on. No. This is the trapper's camp. But also there's meat down there that I didn't even see because it was behind a bunch of trees. So we need to cut that away. And then we can run the trapper's camp for a bit to get a little extra meat. Also, we still haven't seen a room, which is slightly annoying. Okay, so we're going to get Plantation 2 up and running here. I'm actually looking at this and like, you get a lot of those fields. But for 30% faster planting, it's not going to matter. So we 100% only need 1 human working here in Drizzle. We need to remember to micromanage that next season. That's extra labor that we could be getting. And then let's move you up by 1 so you can get that last tree out of the way, and then we'll prepare for opening this glade. You're almost done. And you guys are going to be working on this one for a while. I can give you a road, though. And then I guess the question is, would I rather have a new hearth out here, or would I have it down here so we get faster stone production? And I think I would rather have it down here. assuming that it tiles well. It doesn't. We have to clear those 2 stone deposits. But I think that's fine. We can just priority them. We definitely want to extend this road down as well. Wood is recovered nicely. We're up to 73. Food we're losing. We definitely need the second plantation running, because we're falling behind on food. And the second plantation... I don't want it. It's going to need to go like here. It's going to need to go exactly where the woodcutters came is. Because I don't want them to cross the streams on doing different fields. I want them to be distinct. Yeah, the other thing we do is we could crack a small blade to just get exploration done. And that would be fine. So you've almost perfectly finished harvesting. But if we could find a way to make harvesting faster, we could up our efficiency on those fields even more. Anyway, time to can all of our woodcutters. That drops us to 2. We can drop to 1 by sacrificing all of them. It would be fine to go to 2 though, I think. It is not fine to go to 2. Okay, well, I asked. Fair enough. What we can do instead is we can grab this trapper's camp. Now that we know that there are some meat deposits over here. Anything else that we can have spear beavers work on during storm? Yes, one of you can come here and help with fabric. Some of you can come in here and help with coal and bricks and jerky. And then I think you can get out of here. And we can begin to set up this plantation. And this road is going to come out here as well, in some fashion. How are we doing on 72? I can afford to build a couple of cosmetics. Maybe like a bench next to the farm. And then give me a little bush. Just to make it look nice. No other reason. No other reason but to decorate a little bit. Oh, and what are my storm trade rates like? 3 bricks for 1 amber. 10 tea for 5? That's great. We don't have anything that uses tea, but I'm not selling 3 bricks for 1 amber. Actually, I could. I'm just kidding. I would do that. I just remembered how big the stone deposits are that we have. And fabric for... Yeah, I'd do all of those, man. I'd do every single one of them. Alright, you're done prepping the soil. Good. You're done with the cauldron. Good. That means that we prepare to open this blade this season. But I think we do it this way, so that this woodcutter can actually reach. We're just going to have to take care of some of those trees. And then you... God, we need more humans. Like, they're all in places that they should be working. I would be willing to do this. Get rid of one of you, and get rid of one of you. So that you can work here. But really, I would just like more humans, if that's cool. And then, take your spare laborers out of these jobs. You put some beavers here. They don't need to be here anymore. You put spare beavers in the kiln. They're kind of working on something. So that'll be good enough for now. 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. Global Resolve is boosted by 5 for 180 seconds every time a new glade is discovered, but it's slower until you open at least 2 glades. But we can open 2 glades like right now. And we don't have a good plant-producing building, so how good is Over Diligent Woodworkers really when we're getting free metal out of trees? Sure. I think we do that. And then we also do this, and that's the second blade. And I think we clear that out, and I think I want my second woodcutter up here as well. I want you to make haste into those glades. I have to take the human. We have so much farming that needs to get done. And then with these spare harpies, you can work in the trap. Trader. Good. 7 oil for 1. It's bad, but I want to farm some trade route. Like, that's not a good deal. But I want to farm it up. We also have 2 homeless. We gotta get this second hearth done soon. 9 of 23. You're not really going as fast as I'd like, but it's my fault. So I'm not going to hold it against you. Also, we're low on food. I think you are only allowed to plant berries. You're gonna do a mix of both, but you are going to be berries only. You're almost done. And then you'll be able to go a little faster. We can advance you to here. I think we'll be okay. The food is going to be a little tight for a little bit, but this second plantation coming online is really going to help. Anything else in here that I can do? No. That's fine though. We're on our way. And Sahilda will have food. Biscuits can be produced in the kiln and Rainbow. I can't make flour, so that doesn't matter to me. Clay production, I can't make that. 3 wine for ale, I can't make ale. None of those matter to me. Can I sell you anything that's interesting? No. Do you have anything interesting to buy? We could buy a little food. No, I'm going to trust in my plantations and save the amber. Thanks for coming, Sahilda, but I don't need any of that. Okay. Those will finish. We're going to need to build a second hearth. It is going to up our fuel production even, or our fuel consumption even more. But it's also going to give us this extra global resolve bonus. This is going to help keep people just a little bit happier. You guys are both idle. Well, you're idle because you ran out of berries. Let's call it like it is. You can move to here. You can move to here. This glade will be open shortly. Our fabric production is running low. We're down to 17 coats. And they're working full tilt. So that's a little concerning. But again, like, we haven't gotten a single blueprint pick yet because we've kind of been dragging our feet on Resolve. So we only have ourselves to blame. Like, it's kind of a self-inflicted injury. Later, Zelda. We'll have exploration done soon, though. And then if we just get lucky with a glade one of these days, we'll get Lost in the Woods done. And then when Lost in the Woods is done, we'll get Funding the Expedition done. Risky Expedition will finish shortly. We have a coal mine. That's going to take some pressure off of our wood production. We have another moss broccoli patch. That's going to help our food production a little bit. So exploration done. Workers can carry more. A nice surplus of building materials and a blueprint. I would love to see a more efficient fabric producer. Like a weaver? Yeah, basically exactly like a weaver. We can't really make leather for water skins, and we have a decent barrel pipeline already, and the weaver's even more effective. Training gear isn't amazing, but it is nice for some glade events, so I'm not exactly going to complain about it, and it would be nice to have a more efficient plank recipe, but it's not as important as a more efficient fabric recipe. So we take a weaver. We put a weaver here, and we prepare to phase out you wasting all of our fabric. Then, is this another 5 people? It is. It's a good lord. Okay. And still no ruined building. Sure. Let's take another 5. Investigate that. That finishes Risky Expedition, which gives us a nice food surplus, which lets us finish funding the expedition, but let's look at our reputation choices first. Given just how much... Oh, this is large moss broccoli too, then we 100%, I think, take an upgraded foragers camp. I don't think I care about 3-star planks right now. I don't care about a small farm, so we're really picking between foragers camp and herbalist camp. Give me the upgraded foragers camp. Make this moss broccoli get harvested that little bit faster, and then we can also work this large moss broccoli patch. While you're in there, run a road out here. And then you also finish funding the expedition. Good. What do we care about here? Here's our wine producing building. I think that's exactly what we wanted. So then we can also have a seller come in here. I could not be more pleased with how that has worked out. Now, where am I going to borrow somebody from? You get out of there and come and build these buildings. I think that's worked out stupendously. It's basically exactly the blueprint picks that we wanted to see. It's a little unfortunate that we haven't gotten any rune rebuilding or salvaging stuff going on. We can absolutely complete trade routes, and we can deliver 15 amber. We've been doing that already. Have at least 15 harmony decorations, complete 3 dangerous or forbidden glade events for an artisan. And +1 to vegetables production. I don't think we're going to do another 3 dangerous or forbidden glade events, is the thing. Like, we've got 1 that's in progress. No, you know what? Maybe we will. I think we will. And then keep these trade routes going. Priorities-wise, give me high priority on this. Make training gear out of metal and wood. That's fine. Go to like 30 of these. Trade goods. I guess? No, just don't make trade goods for now, and then fabric. Fabric, you can go to like 30 on that. Plus, harpies are gonna love it in here. So where are my idle harpies at? One is in a trapper's camp. You don't really need to be there. I just need to remember to put you back if we need planks. But I don't think we're gonna need planks for a little bit. And then what's keeping you guys from making barrels heavy? Oh, because coats are priority. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so 2 of you come in here. I actually think we need to take that off priority 1, because they're actually not even able to keep up. Our coat demand is too strong. But I think our coat demand is too strong because we're running out of fabric. No, we're not running out of fabric. They are just not fast enough. We're going to need a second cooperage. A single cooperage does not make coats fast enough. And then I need an idle worker from somewhere. Because I need you to come and build the cellar. So wine, easy. You're going to use barrels, you're going to use berries, you're going to go to about 40 on those. Pickled goods, easy. You're going to grab anything you can find, use barrels on those. Go to 40. Only beavers eat that stuff, so it should be pretty good. And then jerky, don't worry about it. Let the kiln take care of jerky. I don't even care, just trade it. You guys have almost finished the rock deposits that we need out of the way to build our second hearth. Our wood production is climbing. We should be able to afford to spin up a second hearth. My only concern right now is hostility. And as long as we keep trading with protected trade, we should be able to manage it. Sell goods worth at least 60 amber. We're doing that. What do you want me to say? We're doing it. So of course we're going to take it. What the hell happened here? Are you starving? Why did we just tank all of our resolve? What happened here? What did you run out of? Oh, that's the Glade discovery bonus going away. We should probably, like, discover a small glade. Can you afford to do that at Hostility 4? Yes. I can. Give me a little something like that. Hey, worst comes to worst, this ends in a minute. Humans also want to work there. I need more humans. You guys are nowhere close to being done with that. Where can I get more humans? I can take one of you out of here to come and work in here. Because you guys should be working on barrels now. Yes, you are producing barrels now. Okay. We could also, I think, start... Oh, we're out of planks. Oh, because we're going to need the planks for barrels. Oh my god. How do we not have enough workforce? We have 30 people living here and it's not enough workforce. Well, actually, we just got a ton of people. Alright, so I need you and you to work in here. I need you to come work in here. I need you to come work in here. That should give us 2 idle workers. I'm fine with 2 idle workers. You guys almost have that rock gone, and then we'll be able to spin up our second hearth. That rock is gone. We can spin up our second hearth. Move you over here for now. You have to cut a single tree. They're not going to be able to open that glade in time. This is going to be a rough storm. You just come down here. This is not going to be a good storm. Because I think we can only drop to hostility 3. I don't think we can make it to 2. Alright, you guys are good. Move this out of the way. You come here. You go here. You come to here. This road's gonna come along like this. We're gonna do a small warehouse on this side. Bring you over here. And now you need to shed all of your woodcutters. You're only going to be able to go to 3, so this is going to be minus 12. Harpies and beavers are going to be mad. We might need to sack one. Holy cow, everyone's mad. Okay. We can work through this. Storm is 2 minutes long. Harpies are at minus 1. The issue... Just build this. Just build this, and I think we'll be fine. You like working here, but I can't fit any more harpies in there. I don't think there's anywhere else that harpies like working. I definitely don't have anywhere that beavers like working. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Absolutely sell leather. Are we close to triggering? We are close to triggering 1 stack of protected trade. In fact, this will do it. Which will reduce our hostility by a little bit, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, we might just lose people this season. We might have grown a little too big for our britches. You guys done over here yet? No. Workshop is up. Planks are not up. You guys are not making planks fast enough. I need a plank producing building. Oh no, never mind, you're delivering. Okay. That should be 1 trigger of protected trade, but it's just not going to be... Well, it actually... No, we can do it. It's going to burn a ton of our fuel. But we can do it, and then maybe our economy will recover after that. This could be a little unpleasant, because we're not going to have enough wood to get us through the sacrifice. But we only need to last for like another 30 seconds. As for who lives here, get a beaver in there. Then, we need to clear cut all of this to make more room for houses. We're going to have a road that comes out behind it like this. Just hold out a little longer. Good enough. That will be good enough for me. Newcomers arrive quicker, grain produces faster. I don't want any of these. I don't think I can even afford to take new people anymore. Although maybe I should. No, let's keep taking new people because it's fun. Trade jerky, sure. It's not like we've been threatened by starvation in the past. What's the worst that could happen? Trade stone, sure. Okay, so we've made it through that season. But these are only going to get more unpleasant as the game goes on. I would like to have so many humans, thank you. Bring this road out here. And we need a plantation here to hit everything. So these trees need to go. But more important is going to be building houses. So let's bring you down here as well. Because I would very much like all of these trees to go away. And then do we have spare humans that need to work anywhere? Yes, we can have one more go to the cellar. We also need a second cooperage. Basically like as fast as possible. So I think where that's going to fit... There's not really like a good place to have it fit anywhere, is it? We might end up putting it here. And then you can move here. But then this is going to drain your plank. No, you're going to have one of them that's dedicated to only coats, and then you're going to have one that splits between coats and other stuff. That's how you're going to configure it. Yeah, that'll work. Trade absolutely everything. If you have the option to trade it, just trade it. Trigger protected trade as many times as you can. Because you want to finish income tax. And then we could also open that dangerous type. Meanwhile, got 2 more humans working down here. I think they should also be berries only. I don't think we're having any problem keeping up with the amount of plant fiber we have. We are absolutely not. So you aren't going to make barrels at all. All you're going to do is make coats. And you're going to make coats until we have 50. And your problem is that you don't have wood. So we need these woodcutters to just be hammering on trees. Which they're doing. To be fair to them, it is what they're doing. But like these resolve numbers are not good. Get some more houses. How you guys doing on the rocks? Fine. The other thing that we should probably be doing, they're both in just like really unreachable spots is what sucks, is I want to set up a coal mine so that we can take a little bit of pressure off of wood, because we're consuming an enormous amount of wood right now. Who the hell are you? Walnut man. Okay, fair. Sure. Advanced rank collector? No. Herbalist camp? Yes. Steel drills? No, I don't care. What do we need? Do we need anything from you? I don't think we need anything from you. Should we sell anything to you? I could sell you 30 ale. I don't need that. I could also sell you... No, you should save this for Glade events. What if you need it for Glade events? Just save it. Stick with your trade routes. Your trade routes are going to be fine. Let your trade routes do the work. And then save your actual items for Glade events if you need it. Don't try and get too cute with it. You just shift over by 1. You'll be able to reach more of the trees that you need to. You guys are doing fine over here. You've got a nice short walk. I am going to need to repurpose 2 beavers soon, though. Because I need you to come work in the bridge. God, but I really don't want to repurpose 2 beavers, though. I could take some out of the kiln. I can take 1 out of the kiln. I can't take 1 out of the crude workstation. There's nobody who lives up there. I could take 1 out of the small hearth and replace it with a hearth. There. Alright, so that's coats production back on. Coats production back on will help our resolve in a very minor way. Get rid of these 4 so I can move this woodcutter's camp down. And then explore this glade for a little bit of extra resolve. That rock is almost done. There's so many rocks down here, it doesn't matter. We have a couple reeds, a couple herbs, and a coal mine that's more reachable than the other one. But more importantly, that is a resolve bonus for like the next 360 seconds. Is that what it is? What is it? I don't remember inspiring pressure, but okay. What was that bonus that we took? Where does it live? It's you. 180 seconds. That's 3 minutes. We need to discover a dangerous glade at the end of clearance to keep that bonus going through storm. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, man, look at all these berries. Look at all this food. Okay, so food is kind of starting to take off. I think food we're stable on. Trade routes. Let's take care of those. Have some eggs, have some veggies. Have some copper bars. Income tax is done. Faster traders and 8 parts, which is quite a bit of money. Reputation. We really want to see something that makes planks. Barring that, we want to see something that lets us consume wine for luxury, which we can do for beavers with a guild house. Are these passive effects any good? Traders are faster. +1 to global resolve. It's added retroactive. Okay, I love that. We need to take Guildhouse. Guildhouse is going to be very good for us. It's going to give us many positive experiences. The only issue is that we need 40 lumber to make this thing. We are going to be chopping trees for a long time to get that done. But this building is a win column. All we have to do is trade, and then we slowly get global resolve over time, and then we get reputation from the resolve, and then move in. So at least we've got that going for us. You guys are almost done with your first large rock outcropping. We're almost done housing people. We have no idea what tools are, so like these caches, we could start opening caches actually. And then maybe we should. Because that one's going to give us the pottery we need to finish pottery and wine. Which, I don't know, is fine. We get a little extra resolve from it. It's not like it's going to dramatically change the game for us. But it will be nice. Low on fuel? I don't care. Maybe I should care. You can burn oil. Forager's Camp is done. You think it is, but it's not. Come up there and do that one. Are we gonna get fuel out of this? No, we get coats out of that. Can we open any of these to get fuel? Nope. Okay. No, we'll be fine. We'll be okay. It'll be alright. I do not think I should have done that coal trade though, but we'll work it out. You can come down here, because we need to get ready to open this last glade to give ourselves the resolve bonus to make it through storm. You can move ever so slightly closer to this rock. I'm loath to trade 22 wine when we're close to finishing pottery and wine, but I guess we could just make more wine. It's not like we don't have the berries to do it. It's not like we don't have the barrels to do it. So you guys are going to be chilling. We're finishing up our crop harvesting. How are you doing on these meat nodes? You're almost done. That's going to free up a couple extra laborers. Good. We're building our last house. That's going to free up a bit of wood. That's good. We do run out of fuel very soon. That's bad. But they're bringing more in. That's good. We also gotta upgrade this bad boy. It all costs wood, though. It does all costs wood, though. I'm gonna have to wait on it. I don't think +1 global resolve is that important. I think our wood is more important. You also really got to get a move on to setting these coal mines up because of just how fast you are consuming wood to make coal, something that you can replace. I don't even think I can afford to build that herbalist camp because I need the wood instead. I also really need you guys to cut this last tree down before Storm gets here. It's very high priority. Thank you. Okay. And we have rune buildings. Thank you. Haunted brewery. Druid's hut gives us oil out of vegetables and meat. That's a fuel source. We need to rebuild this. That is an extremely important building to rebuild. Because oil is what's going to be the fuel source that gets us through this. I do not need more rocks. You guys can get out of there. Come and rebuild this immediately. And then where's the hostile glade event? Here it is. Pay for funeral. I need 10 more tea. I don't really have 5 incense. Are we just like not cutting down the incense trees? It's supposed to be these, right? Yeah. Huh. Alright, I want to keep an eye out for paying for that funeral then. I would very much like to do that. So we need to find 10 more tea, and it's probably just going to come from a trader. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I can make it. Can I? I thought there was a building that I could make tea in. I can, but I don't have water. Or metal. Leave it. Alright, Forager's Camp is done. Not quite. You can come and work up here. Good. You are going to have to send your woodcutters home shortly. What do we get out of pottery and wine? We don't get a fuel source out of pottery and wine. I'm concerned that we're going to run out of fuel this storm. We'll see. Pottery and wine is done, though. So that's a slight extra resolve bonus. A press also lets us make oil. We may need to do that now. We may need to do that now. I'm not excited about it, but God, we need more planks. None of you bring fuel. I can't take you right now. Stone I can get rid of. 1 gear I can get rid of. 20 stone I can get rid of. We need to send all of our woodcutters home. We can get to 4. We can get to 3. And that should be enough to ride it out. Not quite, but almost. You guys can move up here. Hey, we can favor to get through this. None of these caches have fuel though, which sucks. You don't have wood to make. You do have wood to make boards. Where did you find that? Also, how much coal are you hiding in here? 17. Okay, here's what we need to do. Don't make jerky. Send that coal home. That's our fuel to get through the storm. Deliver 5 ancient tablets. No. But even more no. So I guess yes. Okay, we are going to make it through this storm. God bless. And then after this storm ends, I think we may need a third woodcutter. I need to find 10 more tea as well. So a third woodcutter. Newcomers are waiting? I know. Woodcutter number 3. I'm gonna need more beavers as well. Oh, do I have spare laborers to put in here? I do. Why don't you guys come in here quick? We get this mine built, which is not going to be an incredibly productive mine. But it is going to offset some of our wood consumption by replacing this recipe. So you're not going to do this anymore. All you're going to do is jerky, but not until after storm ends. And that's all you're in charge of. You're in charge of bricks and you're in charge of jerky, which means you're only going to need one person working there, because only harpies eat jerky in the first place. We'll have beavers working in the mines. We'll have beavers working in the woodcutters camp. We're going to need more beavers. A 4 beaver migrant wave is exactly what we're going to want. And then I would love, with our last 3 blueprint picks, to pick up something that generates more bees. Lost in the Woods is done. That's going to reduce your hostility. Wait for storm. Just don't press any buttons until the end of storm. Good. Okay, cornerstones. Newcomers arrive faster, bring 10% more stuff. For level of standing, we have other settlements on trade routes. That's great. Lost in the Woods, we can turn in. Newcomers, we can take you. We have 10 beavers to assign. Yes, dude, yes. Get in there. And then we turn you back on. We wait for this tree to get chopped down, and then we build a mine. And then we also do this event. We can't do this event yet. You need tea. Trader? Not the smartest hostility that I've ever spent. But what are you gonna do? If he has tea, we're loaded. If he doesn't have tea, we might need to think about taking a resolve penalty. Because I don't think we're getting tea from anywhere else. Boards me? No boards. I don't think we have anything we can use to make flour. We don't. So that makes both of these buildings kind of useless. Actually, we could put skewers together pretty easily. And also, don't you use berries for pigment? Okay, we can take a cookhouse. I would be happy to take a cookhouse. And I think where I would like the cookhouse to go... Oh, you take 8 boards. I can't. I gotta get this mine up first. A very specific order of things needs to happen. Do you have tea? You don't have tea. It's a problem for me. Yes, go faster. I don't care about the others. Is there anything else that you sell that can be used to make this happen? Oil? Oil? Oil. Okay, he has oil. We need 30? We need 30 oil. Now, do not burn oil. Because we need it for this. Bring the humans in. That event will finish in time. I don't exactly know why I rebuilt this, now that I think about it, because I'd rather just have the press. But in order to build the press, I built the press. No, you haven't built the press, you need planks. Yeah, this mine needs to build. This mine needs to get built first. Low on fuel, that's not true. Maybe it's not true. This mine. Highest priority of anything you've ever seen. It needs to be the very first thing that he's built. Like, we at least know that the kiln is going to be hoarding coal. So if we need to, we can just tell that building to stop holding on to all that coal. And that'll be okay. Please have planks. No, you had gears. Well, at least you guys are working on planks. We have enough wood production to allow that to function. Oh wait, we have a lumber mill right here. We could rebuild you. This place needs a warehouse pretty badly. I don't think I care about a flawless brewery. Do I care about a flawless brewery? We can't make ale. We already have a building doing 2-star pickled goods, and packs of crops don't seem that important. I think we're going to have to burn down this haunted brewery, which we can't do because we don't have any materials. Alright, we're just going to leave. You can just chill. I think I would also like to open up a glade for the resolved ice. You know, that glade is going to be way easier to open up. Yeah, this makes more sense. Why don't you guys come down here and help with that? Why don't you guys come down here and help with that? So mine is going to go up first. Oh my god, you're bringing planks. Yes, dude. Yeah, no, come back and build. Please. Alright, he'll be back. So that mine is going to go up. And we're going to be very excited about that. We need to get more houses up. Because people are homeless. The fire is going out. It's time to rob the kiln of its coal. But this mine is now active. And the mine, for how much it produces, is more important than beavers working in a woodcutter, I am going to say. That's going to be a value judgment that I make. Is it true? Maybe. Maybe not. Extra coal, extra moss broccoli, and a small insect. How you guys doing on coats? Coats are not keeping up. We may need to build a third cooperage. How's fabric doing? Fabric is keeping up. I think we're going to need a third cooperage. Why don't you guys come up here and prepare that land? We also still have 4 homeless, so those trees over here need to go as well. This is now the next most important building to build. Let's get our trade routes done. We can absolutely get rid of spare fabric. We can absolutely get rid of spare meat. You're doing fine on your second large rock. You're doing lovely on coal. you. Only triggered projected trade 3 times, which is a little underwhelming. How you guys doing in here? You're good. You're mostly keeping up. Mostly. I think I would be happy to upgrade this road to stone to make the mine trip faster. And then now that I've built up a small surplus of wood, I would be happy to give you a forager's camp to get through these herb nodes and just clear them out. I think I still want beavers. Like, of course I'm taking people. I'm not gonna not take people. We decided what the theme for this run would be a long time ago. We're not changing our course now. That's done. Good. So we need to open another dangerous glade up. We could do this one. And I think we will aim to do that close to the end of clearance. Let's come down here. And we'll make preparations for doing that closer to the end of the season. That's going to let us finish Profitable Caution. You guys chilling in here? Yeah. Coal is not starting to rebound yet, but it's okay. There's going to be a big backlog that they have to work through first. Let's get some harpies going in here. Our second cooperage spot is almost ready. I don't know if it's going to work like this, but I like the way it looks, so I'm going to do it. And then we need 1 beaver in here doing nothing but making oil, and eventually we'd like to get to 3 beavers in there. You are going to go to 100 because we have a truly unbelievable amount of plant matter. I also think I can shave 1 beaver from here, so that you can come work in here, and I can shave 1 beaver from here, so that you can come work in here. Like, we don't need a ton of wood. We need a ton of fuel. And so I'm fine taking beavers off of wood cutting if it means that they can work in buildings that are more fuel generating than being a woodcutter is. I think that's perfectly fine. I also think we might want to start just cracking. We should probably start shipping. Yeah, let's do this. Because we do have spare tools. So let's get a little extra amber, and let's get a little extra reputation. So we can start to think about winning and leaving. We are up to 18 plagues. So you never burn wood again. And I think all you're going to do is burn coal. There you go. Yeah. That mine shouldn't have any issues keeping up. But just in case it does, let's go fire up a second mine, because there's another coal deposit down here. So why are people so upset? Oh, because we're at hostility 6. Because we have a ton of woodcutters. Fair enough. Makes sense. We need to open this glade right now. I lost track of time. Chop down 1 tree in 20 seconds, please. Go fast. Yes, dude. Okay, thank you. What's our mystery event here? I don't think we have any wildfire essence right now, so that's kind of nice. Is this true? We have 5, okay. That's going to be pretty bad then. But it will be relatively easy to tear that down after storm ends, I think. And then what's your problem? Hey, we have to welcome new people. I'm not going to do it right now, but oh my god, we made it to the edge of the map. We don't do that very often. We are not going to do that right now. We are going to do that after school. So all woodcutters go home. Which is okay, because we don't have an economy that's dependent on woodcutters right now. We have 3 coal in the bank, 33 wood. We got mines coming in. We should be all right. Harpies are going to get really sad this season. Everyone is really sad this season. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think there's anything else I can do to lower hostility, though. I need to get this done. I think that's our new priority. Harpies are going to leave this season. We can't do anything about it. They're too sad. We just have to say, I understand. I'm sorry to see you go. We finished 1 cache. We don't have enough tools for another. I mean, we're going to lose like a couple of everything here. But it's okay. Bring our house in. Leave space for decor. Oh, we never built decorations for these things. We need to do that. We're missing a global resolve that we could be getting otherwise. Sure, it's smaller than 2, I don't care. We've got coal, we'll be fine. This mine is working. Farewell Harpy. Who were you? Can you tell me who you were at least? You were an herbalist. I can replace you. The beaver is going to leave. The beaver builder left. I don't need to replace you. And then a human left. The human builder left. I don't need to replace you. And then that should be it for this season. So we lost a couple people, which is bad. And then before we spin back up... Actually, when's our next trader due? We're going to sell our wildfire essences to them. 5 beavers. I'd rather take a mix. Sother, would you like to buy all of these? No reason. That's huge. The Firekeeper techniques. And then, what do I want from you? Just amber, I think. Okay, that's done. Hey, Altar of Decay, guess what? I don't have any of those. So enjoy not doing anything with my hostility. Active trade route, yes. Oh my god, we can do all of it. Oh, we're gonna trigger a lot of protective trade this season. I think I can even afford to have beavers go back home. Good. Trade, honestly, trade all of it. Get it all out. New people. 2 more beavers. I would absolutely take 2 more beavers. You done over here? 1, okay. Last one. And how are you guys doing up here? You're working on it. I will do every trade. Harpy resolve is low. Stop crying about it. Get a grip on yourself. Go pick up some coats. I have 46 coats in storage. Just go find one. Just go touch coats. I need more water. So let's get some of this going. And then why don't you come up here, get some of this going. Hostility 7, don't care. You're literally one house. We get 30 wood out of this. Spend 10 wood to get 30 wood. Seems like a good trade. Please don't make me favor you. Like, just go find more coats. We have so many coats. You're out of barrels. That's because you're out of planks. And it's because you're working overtime because you can't get enough wood because all of our planks are going to the guild house. But the guild house is almost done. And when the guild house is done, we are going to receive a truly monumental amount of resolve with how much we've been trading. Like, all this settlement does is farm money. So as soon as that guild house goes up, we're going to be in great shape. And also, I rebuilt you. No, I was going to rebuild you. Yes. But I would love to have more efficient planks, and then I can finally destroy this crew workstation. We've almost exhausted that coal mine already. So that's neat. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, road. 1, 2, 3, 4, road. 1, 2, 3, 4, road. I need a woodcutter to come down there. And begin clearing space for my next mine. Collect. Employ. It's only +1. The guild's welfare. Okay, we're really close to the second one. It's actually not as good as I thought. But, like, +2 resolve is +2 resolve. It's not like I'm going to say no to it. And then also, now that this is cleared out, we can get a cookhouse in here. And we can start thinking about getting pigment, was it that you made, I think? There's our second trigger of guild welfare. I think you made pigment. Oh, and skewers. Yeah. Wait, nobody here eats skewers. I probably should have noticed that earlier. Yeah, nobody eats these. It's biscuits that we need to make, but we have no flour. Alright, well, we're going to need to make pigment then. I guess you can go to 50, and then don't we have a building that makes trade goods? Yes, you. So we can make packs of trade goods, then we can sell packs of trade goods. It's an extra thing that we can use on trade routes. And no matter what, trade routes are our win con right now. You don't need to do that this early. Wait until you're closer to the end of the season so that you have a resolve bonus that carries you through Storm. Your second cooperage is going up soon. You're going to want beavers to help with that. No, I will not stop. I almost want to make a third hearth, but I traded my wildfires. This is a place I can't. Alright, you're done. You can come up here, and you can work that spot. We can finish that paved road. We can work this cooperage. You are going to make barrels up to 30, and you're going to make coats up to 50. And I'd like you to do coats of priority 1. And then this place, you can do barrels of priority 1, I guess. So we'll sort of have it covered, and whoever finishes earlier can help out the other. I also just like that they line up like that. It's good. It's positive. I should probably build another rack of houses here as well, too. Maybe now is when we start transitioning into species-specific housing. Because I think that we are going to have... That's barrels, actually. Yeah, I don't see myself building that. Because I think we're finally going to turn a corner on planks availability when this lumberman finishes. Bathhouse. Isn't good health ridiculously good? No. Well, like, yes, but no. Harpy house. Harpy house only takes fabric. Okay. But, oh, carpenter makes tools, though. Oh, a carpenter's so good. But harpy houses are so easy to make. No, we have to take a carpenter, and we're just gonna make tools to win. That's all we do. We just produce tools out. So you come over here. This road's gonna come through here. We can put some decor there or something. Yeah, sorry harpies, but you guys are gonna be upset for a while. We can have, I'll have like 2 harpies work here, but all you need to do is make pigment, so I'm not really that worried about it. And then you guys have finished clearing this mine spot out, so that's good. Let's open that blade at this point. I actually don't need that lumber mill anymore. I've changed my mind. We're going to do a carpenter instead. You are the most important thing right now. And you have enough after that delivery finishes. So actually, like, you don't need to make planks anymore. No, wait, we still need someone to work here to do the delivery. Just don't make planks anymore. Far left is here. Sure. Absolutely. And then I think we also just want to start selling stuff. Trade goods, definitely sell. We have 400 stone. What else might I want? Can't afford to. You could buy 1 copper bar. No, you can't buy 1 copper bar. You could buy 1 plank. 2 planks? You could buy 1 plank. Just anything to get amber. Anything to get amber to keep stacking up guild welfare. You have delivered. Now we can bulldoze. Destroy. Fully destroy. Yes. This glade is open. What's your deal? We can feed you. We can't feed you. We can tame you. -4 resolve for each hostility level? That's a little scary. And it's on the storm. Yikes. So wait, let's do math. You're at hostility 8. It's going to be -40 to resolve. And it's going to be storm. I mean, except for harpies, everyone else is kind of equipped to handle it. Alright, well, here's what we do. As soon as clearance starts, we're going to try and tame that bad boy. You are a ranch. We can turn plant fiber into meat and leather. Hey, that's good, but I don't think we need it right now. And you can move out of the way because you need to be a mine. Because this mine is about to be done. And we will still need coal. Yeah, so we're gonna have like thousands of harpies abandon the village en masse. Alright, your planks priority is first. You're gonna go to 20. Second is tools. You're going to use planks for that. And you're gonna use any metal you can find, and you're gonna go to 30. Luxury goods doesn't matter. Does not matter. All of the harpies that survive this taming are going to be very happy that we did it. That's all I'm saying. They'll understand when the trial is done. Make it look nice. Run right down here, make it look nice. We do actually need to get to like hostility 6. This doesn't increase hostility, right? No, it just decreases resolve. Because we're gonna have villagers like drop dead because we're not providing double services to anyone. So drop to 7. Drop to 6. Beautiful. Can I get to 5? No, but I could if I were to sacrifice wood. Just a tiny bit of wood. We have 128. We can afford to. And then we need to come work this event. Get ready. You know, it's not that bad. Oh, but Storm hasn't kicked in yet. These haven't actually kicked in. It's gonna get ready. There it is. Never mind. Just kidding. Alright, well, you guys better come and finish this up quick. The 4 minutes of extreme unhappiness. Mine has no ore, that's fine. That's why we started a new one. And I don't think we have upgrades yet. Yeah, we haven't unlocked upgrades yet. We need to do that further down the mastery tree. So we got that second mine up basically just in time. You guys are chilling. Yeah, thank goodness we have enough impatience in the bank that we can kind of tank this. Because if we were doing worse on impatience, trying to finish that Stormbird Nest event may have actually killed us. So, let's start getting up species-specific housing. Because we now have the plank's income to afford it with the carpenter spun up. And that's just going to help out our resolve just that little bit more. Newcomers? This seems like an exceptionally bad time to take newcomers. But like, what's the harm? We're already committed. A beaver scout left. Okay, that's really bad. I need someone else to get in and work that event. So I don't blame you for leaving, but you need to get replaced immediately to keep that timer fast. I don't have 17 fabric right now. Are you guys falling behind? Wow, the weaver's falling behind. Okay, we're gonna need to build another weaver. Okay. Stack it up. Let's go look at this one. He has a cool guy. I like the way he glows. 2 more builders left. Who cares? We're done in 2.5 minutes. This is gonna be a long storm, kids. A human builder left. Harpy builder left. This is actually getting very high. You guys think you could finish that any faster? We may lose. Oh my god, it's so fast now. Guys, I need you to be a little faster than you are. Wait, we unlocked like the 30 seconds of impatience, of fire. I think we unlocked like the you get a 30-second grace period last time we were in the Master's Review, but that might not be enough. In fact, it almost certainly won't be enough because I think it's only 30 seconds. Get some of these. Eventually. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Yep, it only buys us 30 seconds. Alright. So I'm pretty sure this is just a lost game. Yeah. Well, you know, we learned an important lesson, is what I'll say about that. We learned that the Stormbird event is no joke, and also that you can't just grab as many people as you want without taking care of their resolve. It's unfortunate, because I think we were actually playing a pretty solid game, except for the fact that we never said no to anybody coming in. However, that's not quite good enough. So we are not going to get to see whatever the seal is, which is unfortunate because this is now the end of the cycle. So we will take our bonuses and we will take a look at what the next map brings. But that's going to be for next time. So let's go unlock our... Well, let's get our new deeds first. We did some things. We get some XP from that. Yeah. We get a Night Firm. That's fun. And then, if we go to our upgrade tree... Let's see what we got. Herbalist Camp. I'm good. I would love to unlock geysers. So let's definitely grab that, because rainwater is going to be a big boost to our abilities on each of these maps. I would really like to see a reroll, but I can only buy one of these, so what are the other options? Oh, I want to upgrade my Hearth too. Yeah, both of those are good. And that's all the upgrades we're going to be able to afford this time. So, here's game history. We now have officially lost a game, which is unfortunate, but we're going to keep trucking. It's not that bad, and I think we learned some important lessons about where our limits are, and now we can overcome them next time. So I will see you guys around in the next one, where we try, once again, to make it to a seal, which it's out here this time. So we're probably going to do, like, woodlands, and then we'll just wander over here. We could also, I guess, grab the battleground modifier, because I don't think I've ever seen it before, and I think we get an achievement for it. Oh, there's one to the south, too. Nah, we gotta do the battleground. So our next game we play is probably going to be Royal Woodlands with the Ancient Battleground modifier, and I will see you guys around for that when we undertake that task. But till then, I've been Chef, take care, and I will see you in the next one.